So good morning all. It's been a good week. Thought I wanted to talk about this little spot here. I'm on my morning walk trying to find some litter today. But this area right here, this little blacktop, I guess it used to be a little parking lot. When I first started walking out here, I don't know, 4 years ago, this was basically just a place that people drove up this road and dump garbage, dump trash. It hasn't been like that for at least a couple years now. I started working on it about 3 years ago, and I would drive up here too. You're really not supposed to, I guess, but you know, there's nobody not stopping anybody really. So I figured, well, people could drive up here, make a mess. I could drive up here and help clean up the mess. I might go a little bonsai here. It's always cool because sometimes when you get off of where you're normally at, you find a piece of garbage like this. It'll help you find other ones. And let me talk about that for a second. One thing about litter is it seems like where there's litter, more people litter in that same place. It's almost like, oh, this is the spot, or oh, look, everybody does it, so I'll do it too. And so my little saying is, litter begets litter. Where you let there be litter, you just let it go, there'll be more. So you have to kind of say to yourself, like, hey, if I could just keep this one spot, say, outside my house or on my street, litter free, I'm definitely gonna have better chance of keeping it that way. But if you let it go, you basically, people drive up this road, which we're gonna walk down now. The perfect little spot if you're into illegal dumping. But since I've had it all cleaned up, it's like nobody comes up here and does it anymore. It's the strangest thing. I mean, it's really cool. And now, like right now, I just found a little bit of litter, tiny bit. But that's the norm now. Now that's all there really is to deal with. But if I left it and it just started to slowly accumulate, next thing you know, someone had the idea of like, hey, let me really dump some trash here. So it's just a matter of trying to keep a grip on it, keep it under control, and then it never really booms out of control. So this road right here, now when I first, it was, like I've said before, it's unpleasant. You're out trying to have a nice walk, you know, maybe doing some praying, some singing, meditation, but you're distracted by all this rubbish on the ground, and then you wind up missing all the beauty. You know, there's so much beauty around here. So yeah, but look, we've been going for what, a couple minutes, and I have hardly found any trash at all. So I'm gonna pause for a second and see if I get down the road and see if there's some more actual being picking up litter. It's getting hard to find these days in my little grid of cleanliness, I guess. The clean grid. Okay. All right. Let me see if I can pause this. I found out you can pause this stuff. Okay, so I'm on this, just got off the little blacktop road over there and crossed over to this. Well, mostly these are mountain bike trails. These guys come out here and they build all kinds of cool ramps, and sometimes I see them taking these jumps. It's pretty cool. But as I walk along, what's over there? Ah. Litter too. Especially light litter like this kind of stuff. The wind starts blowing and it goes into, spots like this where most people aren't looking to really walk. So it could be out here forever, really. I mean, literally. It is plastic. Let's talk about really light paper for a second. I think some people think that things like toilet paper probably biodegrade really fast. They don't. It doesn't. I've left things just to see. And I'm talking through the rain, the wind, the heat, and that big old clump of toilet paper will still be there. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. You think, wow, that would, but no, things just don't break down as well as you would think. Let's see over here, something, yeah. Let's see, toilet paper or Kleenex of some sort. It can last just as long as a piece of cardboard can. I saw something over here, but yeah. So even that little stuff that we think is no big deal, we're still trying to pick that up too. Definitely one of my missions right now is this little area. It's top of a road. It's a dead end cul-de-sac, and see all the burnout marks? Yeah. People like to party up here. I remember when I was younger, I used to like to do that. We'd find some spot, go buy a bunch of booze and hang out. Didn't really mean no harm, but I bet you we probably did. Litter and get noisy, and who knows, break things, just being punk rock, wild and free. So it happens, not everybody's at the same stage in their life. So, and I'm just at this one now. It's not like I've ever been any better than anybody who's doing any of the things out here that I don't like now. It's not even that I don't like it, it's just there, it's a problem. And I'm just trying to do something about it. I don't really think about whether, it upsets me or, I'll tell you what does upset me is not doing anything about it. And I mean, that's what caused me to do this, is because I was like kind of disappointed in myself that I would be like, look at that darn garbage, or look at this problem or that problem. And I wouldn't do anything about it. So I think that upset me more than anything, more than the person who's out here littering, who I don't know, and it's irrelevant. All I know is it's here. That's simple. It's rubbish that's here, and I'm here, so I'm trying to do something about it. That's all. And even if it's just, I could say it's selfish, it's for me. That's okay. In some way, that's fine too. If that's what it takes to get something done, so be it. Yeah. So yeah, this area I've been kind of picking away at last couple weeks, because this area hadn't been, just started coming to about 3 or 4 months ago, so it's getting better. All of this right here, this area right here, is really thrashed, full of garbage. not so much now. There's still more getting into all these bushes, shrubs and stuff. It's a really important part of doing it. There's a little something right there. All right, I'll check back in.